and you're busy turning the king down, excuse me, and you want to operate in your season. Season happen to men that answer calls. Season happen to men that obey. Season happen to men that beckon. I cannot be in a season when he calls and I'm busy turning him away. Season happens to men that comes to him. And that is why Esther came. And season happened to Esther. Esther was able to save a whole nation. Esther was able to deliver a whole nation. Esther was able to bring Haman to book because she appeared in the presence of the king. But Vashti, whom her position got to her head, familiarity got to her, nobody heard of her anymore. With her beauty, with her crown, with everything around about her, that was the end of Vashti. The way the scripture just defined Vashti, she was so beautiful that the scripture said she's so fair to look upon. The beauty was too much. With all her beauty, her brain, her exposure, her crown, that was the end of Vashti. Her throne, another took. May I not be too educated for God. May I not be too exposed for God. May I not be too civilized for God. Sometimes I need to become old school for this God, because if I keep being new school, I will push God away. May I not be too grown up for this God. May I remain a baby for him. May I not be too hard-hearted for this God, because if I want to cry, I need to cry. I will cry for him. If I want to roll on the ground for him, I will roll on the ground for him. May I not become too composed for him, like Vashti, who got so comfortable. And it was after Vashti failed that a door opened up for Esther. Let another not take my throne because of my disobedience. And because Esther started walking in obedience, her manifestation began. And when you look at the book of Romans chapter 8, I think is it 8 now, is it 8:15 now? The Bible says for the earnest, 8:19 rather. It said for the earnest expectation of the creatures, they wait for the manifestation of the sons of God. Obedience will bring me to my place of manifestation. And the place of manifestation is called a place of your season. Because a person that manifests is a person that is in his season. Your manifestation will not start until you get to your season. And the Bible says that the creatures are waiting for that my season to come forth. Romans 8:19. The creatures, the whole world is waiting for my manifestation, is waiting for my season. So if I don't walk into my season, I am failing my generation, because the Bible says the creatures, they wait for it. They wait for it. Just like your household is waiting for your salary to come in so that bills can be paid. So if you go and get fired and money doesn't come in, you have failed your household, because there are bills to be paid at the end of the month. So my generation is waiting for my manifestation. If I don't obey, I will not walk in that manifestation. I will not walk in that season. So whatever I do affects my season. I can remember when the church where I was a cell pastor, so I was pastor of all cell groups and all that. So there was one of these cell that, we became a community. And, these are the families that are actually, we work together from, we work together from the grassroots. And their kids grew under my nose. I could remember when I was, I was even giving the kids leave to school and all that. Those children, I could remember when one of the daughters became a teenager. Turned 18, and they were doing 18th year birthday for her. So as their pastor, they invited me to come and pray for them and all that. So I came to the party, and it was a party of young, teenage, high school kids. And when you come there, you can imagine all the dressing, my eye was like, God, I don't even know where to look at. It was 18th birthday. So they were waiting for pastor to just come and exalt, pray, and go so they can start their dance. Because that's how it happens. So they were waiting for me patiently. Pastor, talk, do your thing, pray, and go. And they can start their party. And I knew it, and it was there, all over their faces. And I came and I exalted and I prayed. But one of the things that I said to the teenage girl and her friends that were there in the party, I said to her that now, one thing you must know is that whatever decision you make in life is no longer about you. It will affect your dad, it will affect your mom, it will affect your siblings. It will even affect those of us that love you, that are around you. Because if you go and make very bad decisions and it backfires, as I'm not even talking about your parents, as someone that loves you and as part of your family friends, if I'm on my way to work and they say this is what has happened to you, I might take off that day and it will affect everything about me. Talk or less your parents. So when you take decisions, you must consider the amount of people that your decisions will affect. And I hope that she got it. And she did, because she's in the university right now. What I'm saying is that, and I will say that, because as a believer, it is what we do that will determine the outcome of our manifestation, the outcome of our seasons. If the world is waiting for me, like David, they said, we're not going to stand until David arrives. If the world is waiting for my manifestation, I owe the world my manifestation. If the world, the creatures, are waiting for my manifestation, I owe my generation my manifestation. So if I do live without giving or manifesting, I have disappointed my generation. Everybody must not be a president of a nation. Everybody must not be Nelson Mandela. Everybody must not be whoever. Everybody must not even be Pastor Jerry. In your capacity, you need to fulfill that purpose. You need to manifest the glory of God that everybody is looking for, is waiting for. So I am not called into my season for me. I am called into my season for others. People of God, when you say you are called to serve, who do you serve? Is it yourself? It's others. When you say, I'm serving you and you want to give me something, is it not me you're giving it? So when you're serving your generation, it is your generation you're living for, not for you. It takes a lot from you so that you can give to others. That is why you see every day we gather on the altar. This man has been praying all through the night, and he's been doing that. Pastor Jerry, he's living for others. He's taking a toll on his flesh. He's in a different city with his family. He comes back home. He's praying for people. His children are not in his face every day. It is a life of sacrifice. So if I must manifest, I owe my generation that manifestation. So if I don't manifest, I fail my generation. So for my season to come, I need to serve my generation so that I can effectively walk in my season. For the earnest expectation of the creatures, they wait for the manifestation of the sons of God. It's not just all about me. There's something I want us to go home with tonight. This work we're talking about, this work of God, is not a selfish work. It is not myself and I. It is not me, myself, and I. If you have that mentality of me, myself, and I, you are not able to, you're not going to impact your generation. If you even have that temperament they call, what do they call it? Introvert. You need to say, Lord, I deliver myself from this, because that temperament is not a God-given temperament. It is not a temperament that